About 10 minutes after I uploaded the first Nickayla update, Nick actually started a member-only stream that included his review of Kurt's oven-cooked brisket. For 4 hours, Nick's members were treated to Festivus in July, one grievance after the other. It started with the people taking issue with Nick holding himself out to be an actual Minnesota lawyer, complete with law firm.
I am a lawyer from a small law firm from central Minnesota. Take that! Watch out! The most dangerous man on the internet has arrived to proclaim himself a lawyer. I am still suspended. Let's be very clear about that. I am suspended. But hey, you know, why not say something to piss off somebody? Which I happen to be really good at lately. I don't know if you guys know this. I've been pissing some people off quite a bit. And, you know, that's just kind of, that's what happens. That's what happens.
As you may remember, Nick got his law license suspended because he did not complete his continuing legal education requirements. He has talked about doing CLE work online, with some of it done on member streams. It's actually a great idea, because these Nickayla members are among the easiest people to entertain. But he didn't do it, not even for 1 hour. But that would require getting up off of his ass and walking about 50 feet, round trip, to get his credit card to pay for the course. It's not like the time he has just heard Mama Kay and Tiki Barman were at the courthouse looking at the body cam footage, and he had to abandon his stream and hustle to shut that down. There were 4 purveyors of hurt feelings tonight. The first was Sean Martin of Potentially Criminal, who did a stream the other day talking about Nick's downfall.
When you came and apologized to me because you're making fun of my children, long before I was arrested, by the way, you're making fun of my children. You apologized for doing that for clicks. I said, I forgive you. I forgive you. You said you wouldn't do it anymore. You did it, I think, like the next day. The crazy thing is, that apology was in February. But you just said that in November, you were kind of done with me after I yelled at you, which just isn't true. Again, we discussed that in person. Well, in person via StreamYard. You might not remember. But we discussed that. And I said, I'm sorry. Like, if it came across that way, I didn't mean to. And you said it didn't matter. It didn't bother you at all.
Naturally, the Honorable Ole Davidson of Stearns County got some strays, as Nick was upset that Aaron's lawyer got away with being 11 days late on a filing. Nick's own lawyers got blamed for Nick having to leave Hackamania early for a hearing, even though he had multiple ways to avoid that situation.
They have gotten every extension that they've asked for, over objections, and now he just decided to skip the court deadline by 11 days. It's fucking amazing. And every day that he does this, my constitutional rights are infringed. But here's the thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. And all I have to say is... what goes around comes around. And I think it's going to be very interesting very soon. So
at the end of the stream, he went over the Daily Mail article about the DC visit, which rehashed his arrest and drug conviction. We were treated to the typical revisionism regarding those facts. Things like which kids were in the house when it was raided, how many grams of cocaine, what room the safe was in, shit like that. Not much was discussed about the more recent events that concern me these days. But he uttered the word lawsuit again. But I have saved the best for last. Nick spent 80 minutes with the 16.5-minute cooking with Kurt clip on his screen. Last Sunday, I used my $1.49 per month uncivilian membership to record Kurt's stream and do an 11-minute critique of it. I approached it with constructive criticism of both the video quality and the cooking quality. But I also was honestly seeking to learn something about cooking brisket in the oven. I was intending to create a work that would compare and contrast to what Nick ultimately produced. I have to be honest here. I was uniquely disturbed by this rant more than any other. First, I learned that Nick pays $25 per month to be a member of Kurt's channel. This is the highest member tier that Uncivil Law offers.
This video does exist. We are going to watch it. But I don't want to, I don't want to oversell you. Kurt really dropped the ball on this one, is the best way I can word it. This video is only 16 minutes long, which I think is very, I think that's rude to his, as one of the highest paying members of Uncivil Law. I feel like my membership is not being honored. I mean, I've 11 months of membership. I get one member stream a month right now. One a month, and none of it's cooking with Kurt. I just gotta say, I'm disappointed with him. I think the performance is lacking there.
Nick is at the highest membership tier. But look, Kurt offers no additional benefits for tiers above the lowest one. I'm in the cheap seats, and I get the same features as everyone else, including Nick.
That's interesting. Why no talkie-talkie? Kurt's Cooking with Kurt streams. Hour or more of Kurt philosophizing with his chat, interacting with them, talking with them. It's member content. That's what it's for. It's what I've been doing with you guys this whole time. I don't know if you even realize it. I've been romancing you from here. Why isn't he doing that? What am I paying for? I pay like $25 a month to this motherfucker, and he's not doing it.
I'm very puzzled. Why is Nick paying $24.99 per month for something he can have for $1.49 like me? He can save $23.50 and still rip the streams and cover them. Why is he giving extra money to the man who hates his friend Megan Fox and referred to both his wife and former girlfriend as whores multiple times in a stream last fall?
I gotta tell you something. I have watched this. I watched this because I'm always paranoid of the day that I'll be in the middle of doing one of these and Kurt will like take it down, like right in the middle of it and just completely fuck me over and laugh. So I ripped it directly off of YouTube. To do so, I kind of had to sit and record it, watch it. I've seen it. It was short, so I figured I'll just sit here while it happens. I'm from Texas. This video hurts me. This video hurts me. This video hurts me. I don't know how to say it other than that.
For fuck's sake, it's just a fucking brisket. He's just trying to cook dinner in an easy way. It's not going to be a barbecue masterpiece. As you will see later in the video, there is a source for Kurt to learn from that Nick inadvertently revealed to his audience. But Nick carries on throughout this rant as if what Kurt did was akin to the culinary atrocity described by Chef in Apocalypse Now, when he wandered into the jungle looking for mangoes.
They lined us up in front of 100 yards of prime rib. All of us, lined up looking at it. Magnificent meat, really. Beautifully marbled. Magnifique. Next thing, they're throwing the meat into these big cauldrons. All of it. Boiling it. I looked inside, man, it was turning gray. I couldn't fucking believe that one. That's when I applied for radioman school, but then they gave me the engine.
Hello? How can I help? Oh, shit. I forgot to turn that off again.
happened? Come on! Now, what happened? How many is it? Fucking tiger! What? Fucking tiger! Tiger! Yes! I've had the whole goddamn fucking shit, man! You can kiss my ass in the county square cause I fucking bugging out! I didn't come here for this! I don't fucking need it! I didn't want it! I didn't get on the goddamn 8th grade for this!
Nick rants about everything as usual, but he is especially angry posing as the high priest of Texas brisketry. He rants about the lack of a smoker, the idea of cooking at 239 degrees for an hour per pound, the oven thermometer being inaccurate, the use of Carolina barbecue sauce. Kurt went to Clemson in South Carolina, by the way. The use of Worcester sauce in a spice mix, brushing it into the meat, preparing it in a glass dish and on top of the oven. Then we get this as it's finally going in.
Into the oven we go.
They say the same thing at Auschwitz.
When we finally get to the end, Nick starts looking for images of the final product, which Kurt had promised to provide. During this process, the early leopard allows the next YouTube video to start. This happens to be a tutorial about cooking a brisket in the oven, the very thing that Nick was condemning all this time. Nick was not amused.
Friends of football as well.
Does anybody
Bye for
know
now.
if he revealed the brisket?
All right, and welcome back to season 8 of our show. And
You
today,
know what? This guy can shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear his bullshit.
I got my $2.99 membership fees worth right there. I subscribed to that channel, and now I'm going to be watching and learning from someone who seems to know how to do this stuff and is not just talking out of his ass. I need to be honest. Nick looks very emotionally distressed in this stream. He is more angry at Kurt than at any time I can remember, at least since last November, when he reviewed a filing on the body cam footage. And it's over something as inconsequential as brisket. I'm gonna stop here. The Brian Johnson briefs dropped on X, and I want to go read them. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.